Yo, mic check 1 2 1 2. We live in this motherfucker, man. Yeah, so without further ado, my name is Trae, and you're tuning into my very first YouTube video. Now, I want to start by, just introducing the vibes, just pretty much laying out the type of content I'm creating. I'm really just being on there, just being as authentic as I possibly can. And to be completely honest with you guys, I wanted to do content creation for a long time, but I never really had the heart or the drive to really do it, because really it was an insecurity thing, just showing my face online. I never really was with it. But as I'm getting older and as I'm growing, I'm learning that there's things that a person needs to do in order to grow. And I feel like one of the things for me personally is just being able to put myself out there and getting over myself. So that's why today I wanted to make my first video about the illusion of perception, the illusion of being perceived. For a long time, I was very insecure about myself, about my looks, about my personality, the things that I liked. So I kind of hid those things when I was younger. And now that I'm realizing it really just stemmed from childhood traumas that I don't really feel like I need to get into, because everybody goes through childhood shit. Everybody has their traumas, their horror stories that they had when they was kids. So it's like we can all relate. So there's no need for me to really get into depth. But my insecurity was something that I've always felt like I needed to get over. And I feel like it kind of shackled me, because now that I'm older, I'm realizing that a large chunk of myself was kind of being tucked away, that I feel like needed to be expressed to the world. That's why I really wanted to talk about being perceived and how it truly is an illusion, because when you really think about it, the only perception that really matters is that of yourself, how you view yourself, because you are you. You have to deal with you every waking minute of the day. So it really doesn't matter what somebody else has to say, because, my nigga, you gotta deal with it. And I'm rambling right now. I'm trying to find the words that I really want to say. But, my nigga, you're you. Like, on some real shit. Like, it's really fuck what anybody else has to say. Because somebody's always gonna have an opinion about you, no matter what it is. It could be, no matter what it is, and no matter who it is. It could be family. It could be Joe Blow from down the road. It could be a random ass nigga on TikTok. It could be a girl that you like. It could be your homie. Like, everybody's going to have an opinion on you. That's because they're seeing you from their lens, from their perspective in life. All the things that they learned and all the things that culminate into them being them, they're viewing you from their lens. So they're going to have opinions about you, good or bad. The thing is, though, you are you. Whatever you say is supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you view about yourself is law. What somebody else views about you, it really don't fucking matter. Because you're going to do what you want to do at the end of the day. The problem is, you haven't been doing what you want to do with your life truly, because you are basing your life existence experiences off of other people's opinions about you. You are allowing people's perceptions of you to dictate your life, when it honestly should be the other way around. As I've been diving into this self-improvement and really just learning to express myself fully as I'm getting older, I've come to terms and I've coined this kind of thing that I'm going by, instead of me reacting to the world or letting the world's opinions and views on me dictate how I move, I'm just going to move exactly how I want to move, and I'm going to express myself exactly how I want to express myself, and I'm going to let the world react to that. So it's really fuck what the world has to say about you, bro. And it's really you just getting familiar with you again, accepting the things that you like, accepting who you are as a person, because bro, we're all people. We all have our quirks, we all have our insecurities, we all have things that are characterized as ourselves, you know? Like, we all have our imperfect things that make us us. So whatever insecurity that you may have, whether that's externally or internally, or the things that you like or how you look, whatever it may be, you may not like it, but that makes you you. And you have to learn to accept who you are. You just have to learn to accept that. And that's what I'm accepting. That's what I'm learning. I'm just learning to accept who I am. And once you realize everybody else on this planet has to do the same thing, and when you really realize that, bro, we're all people, everybody shits and everybody pisses and everybody has fears and everybody has little weird things that they like, and everybody gets mad, everybody gets sad, everybody wants to impress other people, to be liked, to be loved, to feel adequate, you know what I'm saying? Once you realize that, that's when you really stop giving a fuck, because we're all trying. We're all just out here trying. We're all just out here trying to just be happy in some sort of way. And it's almost freeing in a sense when you come to that realization, because that means you really don't have to take anybody's opinion for fact. Because once you realize everybody's out here doing the same thing you're doing, you're free. You're free to express yourself however you want. And you can just let other people's opinions just roll off your shoulder like rainwater on a raincoat. The shit's simple. And the fun part about the shit is, once you really get a hang of it, once you really stop giving a fuck, and once you really just start living, expressing yourself fully, people pick up on that energy. And for the most part, they respect it. Once you're showing up as yourself fully, once you're saying everything that's on your mind, because me, personally, I'm an introvert. I've always been an introvert. But I'm not like a full 100% introvert, and I never really was. I think it stemmed from childhood traumas that made me kind of shrink myself and not really express myself how I wanted. But to me, I feel like extroverts and introverts are the same people. The only difference between an extrovert and an introvert is introverts think the thoughts. They think what they want to say. Extroverts just say it. You ever catch a person that's really extroverted and you really listening to what they say? Most of them niggas really ain't saying shit. Them niggas are just yappers. They say whatever is on their mind. An introvert is the exact opposite. Introverts keep their thoughts to themselves. But it doesn't mean that they don't think a lot. A lot of introverts think a lot. So if they actually just started expressing their thoughts, they really wouldn't be introverts, they'd be extroverts. But I also feel like the difference is, like, extroverts get their energy off of expressing themselves outwardly. Introverts get their energy by keeping it inwardly. That's why a lot of introverts have a short social battery. Like for me, like, you know, I'll dive into like a little social group, social setting, you know, I strike up a conversation, do all of that, but I can't do that for long, bro, because it's draining. Like, I gain my energy by being in solitude. But with that being said, it doesn't mean that since I'm an introvert, I can't express myself properly. So I've really been working on just speaking my thoughts. really saying what's on my mind and not really giving a fuck about what anybody else has to say about it. And I feel like as long as you're not out here blatantly disrespecting people with your thoughts and your opinions, like, it's free game. Like, if I got something I feel like it's on my chest and I need to say, I'm gonna say it, because if I don't, I'm not expressing myself. And that's where insecurities come in, because once you build that pattern of not expressing yourself when you really want to, it's like the bitch in you, it gains strength. And then now you're out here just letting anybody take advantage of you because you're not expressing yourself, man. Like, you're not really saying what's on your chest. And it's enough of that shit. Like, it don't matter how old you are, it don't matter what walk of life you come from. There's people out here that aren't expressing themselves because they're shy and they feel like they don't deserve to express themselves. And that's really the deep root of it. It's like, you can be quiet, but deep down you really feel like you're not worthy of expressing yourself, for real. That shit gotta stop. And I know that ain't everybody, but I know somebody listening, they can feel that shit. They can feel what I'm saying, and they agree with me. So yeah, man, it's really just about just not giving a fuck, bro. For real. And that's what I've been working on, and I'm really starting to see some positive impact from that, for real. Yeah, man. Stop living for the world's reaction and just let the world react to you, man. That's the real freedom. And I feel like that's what people are really afraid of, just being seen. But you gotta stop giving a fuck about that, bro. You really just have to stop giving a fuck. Because at the end of the day, nigga, you gonna die. You gonna die eventually. So why would you not just say fuck the world and just express yourself for who you really is? You know what I'm saying? If you got something you want to say, get it off your chest. If you like whatever you like, I don't give a fuck if you a damn furry, nigga. Go rock that shit. I mean, that shit weird to me, but if that's what you fancy, my nigga, go for it. Shit, fuck it. You only got one life to live. You go be the dumbass that don't live it if you want to. You on your deathbed, you gonna regret that shit. I know you will. For real. And stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting yourself, man. There is a famous quote. I'm probably gonna butcher it, but it goes something like, the person that believes they can and the person that believes they can't are both right. So if you believe that you can do something, if you believe that you deserve the thing that you want in your life, if you believe that you deserve to be heard, if you believe that you deserve to express yourself fully and not give a fuck, your life is actually going to fuck with you. Like, life is going to actually see that, okay, this man is he's in his glow. Like, he loves himself. He understands who he is, and life is going to give you riches for that. Life is going to start feeling like a movie, because now you're playing your role. There's niggas out here that aren't playing their role, meaning like there's niggas out here that aren't really being themselves. And then you question why your life is so ass. You're not going for the things you want because you're afraid of whatever other people's opinions are going to be. And then you wonder why your life is so ass. You're not going for the women that you want or the person that you want in your life. And now you're lonely in your room fucking jacking off or doing some lame ass shit, and you wonder why your life is so ass. Go for what you want in your life. You only got one of these motherfuckers, bro. Stop being a bitch and pop your shit. It don't matter what you want to do. The power of the mind is one of God's greatest gifts to mankind. You can literally do whatever the fuck you want if you believe you can, bro. Manifestation is a real thing. Manifestation is not just some woo-woo spiritual shit. We manifest every single day, bro. You manifest that goddamn McDonald's McGriddle in your motherfucking hand, and you eating that motherfucker. You went up and you got that bitch. Why can't you manifest or see yourself, making $100,000 a year or whatever the fuck you want. It's possible. All you have to do is put your mind to it. And the key about manifesting is embodying the person or the thing that you want and being delusional about it. It's that simple. It's that fucking simple, man. If you want something, if you believe you can get it, if you want to become, for example, I'm a trader. I trade the indices and I trade gold. If you believe that you are already a 6-figure funded trader or you're making this much amount trading, all you have to do is embody the person that's already doing that and be delusional. Delusional meaning there is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm going to be this. I already am this. I already am a funded trader. In my mind, no bullshit, I'm already a funded trader and I'm already on the way. It's just a matter of time before I get there. In my mind, all the habits that I'm doing right now are what I would be doing if I was already funded. I just don't have the money yet, but the money is on the way. In my mind, I already have it. The physical reality just has to catch up. You know what I'm saying? All of this is really just under the umbrella of perception and how you perceive yourself. It's not about how the world perceives you. It's about how you perceive yourself. You are in this world from a first person view, which means you are the main character in this shit. You are seeing the world from an outward view. That means you are supposed to penetrate this world. You are supposed to experience this world. And you can't do that if you're not being your most authentic self. You are living in a shell of the life that you desire. You are living in a half-ass world if you're not expressing who you really are. If you're not giving a fuck about how people perceive you. You're not going to get what you want out of this life if you are just fucking around. If you're worried about what other people think about you. My nigga, I swear on everything I love. Fuck these folks, bruh. Everybody has insecurities. Everybody has things that they don't like about themselves. Nobody is perfect. So for another motherfucker's opinion on you to dictate how you live your life, nigga, that's fucking crazy. Fuck them. No bullshit, bro. Fuck them. You're not meant to be a puppet. People's views on you and how they perceive you aren't meant to pull you like strings on a puppet. Cut the fucking strings off. Stand on your own 2 feet. Learn to love yourself by just accepting who you are. Flaws and all. You wake up every day in your body. You like the things that you like. Learn to accept that and learn to accept the fact that everybody's not going to like you and learn to love yourself. You're not a puppet. People's opinions, no matter who it is, that could be your damn mama, your daddy, your fucking girlfriend, your boyfriend, whoever the fuck. People's opinions on you should not dictate how you run your life. You got somebody pulling your strings this way, you got somebody pulling your strings the other way. Now you're a fucking mess. Now you're living for other people and you don't even know who the fuck you are anymore because you're not even doing the things you want with your life. You're not even giving yourself the moment and the time to actually find out what you like because you're so worried about what other people think about you. You're so worried about pleasing others. A puppet. And there's multiple people that are your fucking, that are the hand that's fucking moving you. When are you gonna cut the fucking string? Stand on your own 2 feet and walk in the life that you want to live. This is the realization that I have come to. That's why I said I'm stopping giving a fuck. That's why I'm doing something that I thought I would never do in a million years. Like posting on fucking YouTube. Yes. Me, Trae, of all people, saying fuck it, I'm making content. What type of shit is this? Yes, I know. mean, y'all don't know because y'all don't know who the fuck I am yet. But I'm really talking to me, really. But it's time to stop giving a fuck, my nigga. You got one life to live. Go fucking live it. Look, man. I'm not creating this channel to be some sort of teacher. I'm not on here waving my finger telling you to take my advice. I just got this inclination in my spirit to pretty much just post things that I feel like are gonna help somebody out there. I'm not on here trying to post to go viral, but something in me is telling me to create content for some reason. And I feel like the things that I say, and I'm going to say in the future, can really help somebody. I don't give a fuck if it's one person. I don't give a fuck if it's a million. I'm just going to get on here and I'm just going to keep posting because I have a feeling that I'm going to get something out of this. And as I get more comfortable and I start showing my face more and I'm able to really get my creative ideas out exactly how I want them to, yeah, man, it's all gonna work out. So this is day one. This is entry one of a journey that I'm actually looking forward to. So if you can take anything from this, man, don't let the world's eyes dictate what you do. Don't let the world's perceptions of you dictate what you do. Be 100% authentic in yourself and express yourself outwardly and let the world react to you. Do not react to the world. Let the world react to you. And I promise you, you will see the benefit and your life start to work in your favor. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all be good.